So Sandra, you have defined will or defined ego. Juliana, are you defined will or undefined will?
Undefined.
Undefined. Okay, great. So are you open to commenting a little bit more? So we were just, someone was talking about imposter syndrome and the extra whammy with the, with the open will center, the open ego center. And when I say open, undefined as well. So the center is white in a chart, if you're looking at your chart. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I definitely noticed that in feeling like I need to prove myself, prove myself, and that what I've learned is worthwhile. And this, I feel like the not good enough lives there, like just this not ever going to be good enough. And then you put it on top of the 3. It's like, oh, see, there's all of the evidence of the mistakes, and then the open will. And it's like, see, there it is. So that's been a real, integration for me in, making sure I'm in integrity with everything that I am doing when I am experimenting, and a lot of my own energetic and emotional healing work that I've just had to do to clear that center, so that I can be more aware of that when it does come up, so that I can let it move. Mm-hmm.
Very much. And you said as well, your identity center is wide open. So
yeah, I have I have the gate 26 defined in my will, and then my identity is no gates defined. It's wide open. So
triple whammy almost.
Yeah, the open G, and my partner, he used to say to me, he's like, how do you not know what you want to do or where you want to go? Like, and he's like fully defined. I'm like, cause I don't. And now I understand why I don't. And that feels really good. Like I can just trust that I'm going to know when it shows up for me. But for the longest time, cause the 3, and then not really knowing what I want to do, and then just jumping into something, like having no clear, like, definition of, it was very confusing for quite a while. Now I trust it. Now I quite love my open G.
Yes, it's a real gift when you have that time to really consider, and to feel into it. Mm-hmm. It is really a gift for I think especially for the, some of the work you're doing, being able to pick up on what's coming up for other people. And they're like, I have a heavily defined identity center. And it's a very me process, me and my, but I can tell you, once again, another rabbit hole. I want to watch the rabbit holes. When I was off of my path and off of my direction and off of my identity, it was painful. It was really painful. So, the gift you have of being able to really sort of pick up on other people's and if they're sort of living their true identity or not, or being off kilter is a true gift. So,
it was a very, when I finally understood the open G and how I experience it, it was like, oh my, like how just everything that I do with people, when I work with people, it all makes sense now. I'm like, oh, I see what I'm doing there. Like that intuition that happens there, right? It took me a long while to completely understand that. I don't think I still completely understand it, but there's a level of being like, oh, okay. And the level of being able to be okay with not liking a space. That's also an experiment. Like I can walk into a restaurant or a bookstore or anything like that, and it's like, it doesn't feel good, and I'm out right away. I don't like it.
No,